Midnight here, and just walking back to the Vespa. Finished work just before midnight. I was just watching Julian doing a live video. It's got me thinking about a few things. So I love how Julian does stuff. And then I was watching Russ earlier, and he's got a nice video up as well. He's closed down his shop. I'm loving having this Nano because I'm not holding a camera out in front of me, so it's a lot safer walking at night. You don't have any homeless thinking you're carrying cameras. Yeah, I'll give you a view. I don't know if you can see this. I've got the dock in my pocket. City at midnight. Hope you can see that. Hopefully. Don't normally get the chance to park in the city. Normally I'm parked 3-4 miles out of town, way over there behind the MCG. But being Good Friday, they wanted me to work in town, start and finish in the city. Always does make me nervous leaving your Vespa outside. So I parked it next to the radio station that's open 24 hours, and they got security at the door, so that sort of gives me a little bit of safety. I'll just put this bag back up tighter. I've got a great messenger bag at home, but the strap snapped about 3 months ago. It was made by a great Indian company, but the belt on the messenger bag snapped. So I have to go to a handbag shop in Melbourne and try and get a better strap for it. I don't know if you can see the Eiffel Tower up there. Back when I was about 11 years old, they built that as a copy of the Eiffel Tower. And at 1 o'clock each night, they turn the light off. Let's see if I can get around this tree. It's autumn, but the trees haven't dropped their leaves yet. See if you can see up there. Alright, I'll do the bend and stretch. There's me back exercise. These are London pine trees. They will drop their leaves like no tomorrow pretty fast. And it's really cold. Don't mind me whinging. Melbourne hasn't always been my home. I grew up in Australia, literally everywhere. And I've worked in every state, and I've lived in just about every state of Australia, except for Antarctica. But I don't know anybody who's ever been to Antarctica. I shouldn't complain about the cold. When I was living in Tasmania, it was snowing even in summer. I used to drive trains in the snow. Give you another view of that. I'm going to take, what did I short? I don't know. That's what Melbourne's famous for, trams. And I found a new, I don't know what you call people these days, a new YouTuber anyway, who, God, I can't remember the city he's in now. He's in the US, and they got trams, and he's a Nano user. I found him on the Nano page on Facebook. I love trams. Light rail they call it in some places. Sydney call it light rail. I'll be in Sydney in just under 3 weeks now. About 19 days. Growing up I always wanted to retire in Sydney or Melbourne. But my wife's from Melbourne, so when we retire in about 7 years' time, we'll be retiring in Melbourne. All goes to plan, I'll be buying a small hobby farm, and then I can get back to my favourite hobby of gardening. How do you like this caravan? These food caravans pop up. They're only a pop-up thing because we've got the comedy festival. Isn't that cool? The downside to the Nano, and it's probably fixable, it's a wide angle lens. All my we'll cut through the car park because this is going to be too dark for the Nano. All my videography work I've done, especially in the last 2 years, has been with 40mm and 90mm lenses, and I think this is shooting at 15mm or 12mm or something. Somebody will tell me. But that I've looked out last bend for the day. 53-year-old back does not like doing that. So it's on 4K, 30 FPS, rock steady. Following Julian's tip the other day, I've got the shutter speed from 1/200 to some ridiculously high thing, and ISO set as well to do something similar to that, which Julian told me about a week ago. That's been an issue with the dock. Sometimes the dock changes things when I don't know how it changes things on my camera. I've got to set it each day. Even in the custom mode, it doesn't seem to save it properly. Okay. Spooky sounds. Let us get through the car park, shall we? This is called King's Walkway. Literally this little tiny bit. I don't think it's fit for a king, but hey, there's something to do with it. Let's see if I can find the sign. I think the sign's behind me. Art centre's in there, but that's closed at night, and car park that way. This is where I used to park the Vespa. It's got too expensive to park in here. I used to park just over there. But then we started getting problem with those toilets. The homeless people start using those toilets, and then they trash the cars and they steal small change out of all the cars in here. You just got to be careful when you're walking through here at night. Don't mind me if I'm quiet, I'm just making sure there's nobody hiding around things. I noticed Tudor's missed out doing white trails. I probably should have showed you before I got in here. There's a nice underpass for a road here that gives you good white trails. Anyway, it's now Easter Saturday. I survived Good Friday. I've only got Easter Saturday off. I'm back on Sunday, Easter Sunday, and I'm back on the public holiday Easter Monday. My next day off after Saturday will be the end of next week. I'm only simply getting one day off. Okay, now we've got the air conditioner making noise. I'll let it talk. One thing I will say about the DJI Nano is the microphone in camera is amazing. I mean, what is it? I don't know, 10 centimetres away from my mouth, I suppose, but it's on my chest. It's on my right breast. I'm sure we're going to get run over. I mean, this is perfect, like, for photography. Have a look around this. I don't know why I have a mind that thinks of crime scenes and detectives and mystery movies and, you know, moody little horror. Yeah. I shot a 47-minute video tonight, which I might cut up into 4-minute videos and just put up cinematic photos for street photography. You know what it's like. You get a million ideas. I think I counted 27 videos that are sitting on my computer that I haven't actually put in it. I'm really behind on editing. I've been back at work a month since I got on leave, but I'm only averaging one day off. and you got real life stuff to do with your family, so you don't get much time when you're trying to help your family. Okay, cross your fingers. Way down there, and I mean way down there, is where the bike is. And if we run into homeless people, we got a helmet to dong them with. Well, not just homeless people, you get druggies. But yeah, these trees, all the old English plane trees, London planes, I can tell they're London planes because if I walk under the Dutch elms, I get a sneezing fit. The Dutch elms are back up on the main street behind me. I don't know if I'm the only Dutchman that gets allergic to Dutch elms. But yeah, everybody's got different styles of photography and videography, and I think of myself less of being a photographer and more about being an artist. I don't have a paintbrush, I have a camera, I have a lens, and I have this thing in my mind that can see something, and I just get frustrated sometimes that I've got to get the camera to get it right. So I might own over 40 cameras and over 100 lenses, but the one in my bag is my staple. EM1 Mark II. It's a decade old. I got it around November 24. January 25 I got the lens that's on it, which is the only professional pro lens that I own. I'm looking for my bike. The 20mm pro lens is quite good for cinematic. I still can't see the bike. It's supposed to be over there behind those bushes. Please be there. Please, 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 please. Yep, I can see a mirror. So there's something there. When it's not the Easter long weekend, everybody parks over there. So, welcome to Australia. Let me do a spin and hope I don't get run over by a tram. This is Melbourne at a whopping time of 00:25, so 12:25 a.m. Okay, it's Saturday. And Saturday's not a public holiday, but everybody's away. And it's really quiet. There's some idiots over there, so I'll just get away from them. What's worrying me with the Vespa at the moment is I can't lock up the helmet box. It's broken. Let's cross slightly. No trams running until 6 a.m. Unless they're running empty back to their depot. Nope, definitely got a bike over there. Got a Mercedes. Just turning right. And you can't go. I don't want to walk. The other thing, trying to get this camera straight. I don't know if it's me being anally retentive or what, but I hate it being crooked when I look at the footage. Sometimes when you get it out there, you go, I think it's slightly not level. I'm used to digital shooting with mirrorless cameras, and they give you perfect alignment. Here we go, bike's still here. That's my grip block, if you can see that down there. That thing is one of the security things on the bike. It's got an electric immobiliser, so it can't be stolen, and a steering lock stops it getting stolen. Alright people, I'm going to get my bike ready and get out of here before someone tries to steal it. I'll chat to you again later.